getting the roster.
Call HPD.
It's my right to have a roster, right?
Get out of our front lobby. This is federal.
For what law have I broken, sir? You met me at the door aggressively, telling me what to do, and that's not the way it works with the public, sir. I'm not in prison. I'm not a prisoner in there, okay? I'm a free American.
I agree with you.
And this is a public lobby. That's why there's chairs. Look, there's chairs. I have a mask on.
Now,
I put it on because you were crying about it. You're turning into a snowflake. I am public. You can't treat people in the public like this.
Operate our activities of control. Call HPD. Tell them we have an individual in the front lobby refusing to leave.
I'm not refusing to leave. I'm videoing and trying to conduct business.
I'm asking you
I have official business here. Are you refusing me my official business?
I'm not refusing you.
You're refusing. If you make me leave this building, I'm gonna put a complaint on you for refusing me service.
Okay.
What's your name and badge number?
My name is Lieutenant Collier.
Lieutenant Collier. How you spell that?
Common spelling. You need to step outside.
I've never heard of that name.
Step outside, sir.
Sir, you are being out of line. You already called the PD. I might as well stay here and wait for him in this public area. I would like to go in a public lobby.
You ain't going in there.
Why? Are you gonna attack me if I do?
Nope. But if you touch me, you're assaulting.
So now you're refusing me service because you are blocking the door, sir. You are not allowed to block entryways and exits. That is against fire code. Yep, you just walked into a hornet's nest, buddy. I want my roster now.
Go to vop.gov and see if it'll print you.
Well, you also have to display it and give it to me by paper if I come in. Yes, it's law, sir. It's law.
No, you can't come in here.
This is.
You're in a federal prison.
This is federal is public.
You gotta go, bro.
Federal is public.
You gotta go.
Federal is public. The police officers will educate you. Federal is public. That's a public lobby.
You can't come in here.
That's a public lobby.
I'm telling you, you gotta leave.
Freedom of the press. The Supreme Court has already ruled that I have freedom of the press. I can video anything that I can see for public.
You understand that we're
Okay, that doesn't mean I can't get a roster.
We don't give out rosters.
Yes, by law you have to have it readily available if a person comes in and asks for a jail roster.
No, we don't.
Okay, do you know the law, sir?
Yes, I do.
And so why is it online then, if it's supposed to be provided? And so what if I don't have online capabilities? And so the people are able to come in and get the roster manually as a piece of paper. And I have right to video in public accessible areas.
You're not coming in here.
Yeah, I'm in here.
You need to leave.
No.
HPD will be here in a minute.
Okay.
This is publicly accessible, buddy.
Okay, you're gonna find out.
Find out what?
Okay.
You can't come in there.
Well, if the cops get here and give me a trespass warning for being in public, if the cops come here and give me a trespass warning for being in public, understand that they're going to be putting themselves at risk for a lawsuit. So they're not going to want to do that. I just talked to the sergeant this morning, buddy. You're talking to the wrong clown.
Our problem is we're under COVID conditions.
And so you're still open. The door's open.
Trying not to get sick.
Door's open.
What are you talking about?
The door's open.
Because we have visitation.
And I am visitation to get a roster.
You're not visiting anything.
I have official business to get a roster.
Not even that.
This guy wants to lay his hands on me. Snowflake number 1 that was hiding in his closet.
Oh, wow.
Tell me I can't film from a public sidewalk. First you told me I couldn't film from a public sidewalk. Now you're inside this building telling me I can't film in a public area. You sound ridiculous.
From outside you can film.
I can film
But we
inside.
don't want you inside.
Anything that's publicly accessible I can film inside, sir. Y'all smash that like button. Like, share, and subscribe. Do y'all have anything to say about these officers? And this is the federal prison in Houston, Texas. It looks like Texas. What's the college streets here? Y'all just get online. Please post here in the comments the phone number, and y'all call in and start letting their supervisors know that they're out here violating media's rights.
Fire and control. Did you get all the HPD?
They're calling the cops on a man for a camera.
They're calling the cops because you won't leave our lobby.
Sir, I didn't even get to get into the lobby. You ran out and instantly told me I could not be in here, and that's not the way it works, sir. If I came in here and made a disturbance, yes, but I never even got to get in and ask for my official business.
Did you call HPD?
I'm here on official business, sir. I need a roster.
We're on hold.
Answer me.
Wow.
I said 10-4, we're on hold.
You don't have to get the last word, sir. Don't let your temper get the best of you.
Why are you doing this?
Because I'm here to expose this tyranny. in my own hometown. I'm here to stand for your children's freedoms, and you're violating them.
Protect our inmates.
I'm here to just get a piece of paper, and look what you made it. Look what you made it, dude. Because you didn't like the camera, but you know that I'm allowed to film in here. Y'all just don't like it, and I understand that it's uncomfortable, but when you make it like this, you make it more than it needs to be. It would have been uncomfortable for 5 minutes. I would have come in, got my roster, peacefully left, and my viewers would have been calling in and saying, y'all did a great job. But now, you're online, live, acting like this, refusing service to a public member, blocking an entry that's against fire code, and there's several violations going on here that I just exposed. I'm exposing tyranny on my own paid for property. We pay for this. We the people pay for this. We the people pay for this, and we have the right to redress our government, right?
Yes, you
and
do.
so I have the right to come in here and make sure everything's orderly and going the way it's supposed to. And I'm allowed to document. I'm supposed to trust you? Do you just trust the councilmen that are lying and trust the higher ups that are raping everybody?
No, but I know my staff.
Okay, well, I don't know your staff, and I don't know you, and I came in to find out how kind, professional, and courteous you treat the public, and I see now that y'all have a problem.
The issue is you recording inside our room.
I have the right to do so.
You have the right to record us from the outside.
Inside, too.
You're actually on federal property, right?
Yeah, and federal is paid for by who?
You're told to leave.
Federal is...
Therefore, you're violating
No, because I didn't break a law.
You're violating...
I didn't break a law. You can't just walk up and say, I don't like your camera, leave. That's not the way it works. That's called discrimination.
I didn't say that.
Well, why are you kicking me out? You said it was because my camera. You said it was because my camera. You did say that.
You can't record inside the institution.
Not inside, behind secure areas.
No.
Anything that's publicly accessible.
Inside the institution.
Anything that's publicly accessible, I can video. If it doesn't have a key card like that, you see it's locked. I can't go through that. But if it doesn't have a key card entry and it's wide open for public, there's public seating right there in the lobby behind you. That means that the public is allowed to come in there, and you are stopping the public from going inside.
Because you don't have any business.
Yes, I'm trying to get a roster.
We do not hand out rosters.
Well, you should, and it's part of the law that you have to.
It's not a law.
You need to print it out.
Not in the federal system. Maybe in TDC, maybe in the county. I don't know.
I can't know who's an inmate here. What if I need to find out? Okay, so...
All you gotta do is go to BOP.gov, enter the
I don't have a computer right now, do I? I'm not on the computer right now, sir.
You're live online.
Yeah, and I'm here in person. I'm here in person. I'm not going to stop my recording.
If you have an inmate's name, tell me the name.
I have a large audience. I'm trying to narrate and do video, and you're ruining my video.
If you will tell me the name of the inmate, I will check the roster.
I don't want to give you any of my private information by the way you act, trying to move me, blocking the door, being unprofessional. Why would I want to tell you any of my private information?
I'm trying to keep you from getting more in trouble on that.
What am I going to get in trouble for? Videoing?
Because you've been ordered to leave.
Oh, we got a terrorist with a camera. Come on, for real, guys, y'all are being snowflakes melting right now about a camera. And you know why this camera is good? Because it makes you be accountable. And that's the problem, is we don't have a lot of accountability these days. And so that's what I'm here to do, is show the misinformation that people are getting taught that y'all are just doing a great job here. Because you're not. Look at you. You told someone in the public on the sidewalk they can't video. You're telling someone that they can't go into a public lobby to get their own roster, which is law, that you have to provide these things. COVID. All you want to say is COVID.
That's what
Is that your only excuse from stopping me?
Because we're the only ones that can...
There's people in there.
Us and those visitors are the only people that can bring it into the inmates.
Okay, I'm not going to talk to an inmate. I'm asking them to hand me a piece of paper. I'm not going to even touch nothing in there. I'm asking them to hand me something that I can take. If anything, y'all are going to get me sick. I'm not asking to give y'all anything. I'm asking for you to give me something. So how am I going to get someone sick in there by asking them to hand me a piece of paper? Okay, well, I put it on once you started snowflaking out. Right? I put it on, even though I don't have to. There's no penal code. There's no law. Right? I put it on to be nice to you guys. And you're still being unprofessional.
I'm not being unprofessional.
Yes, you are. Would you call this professional? This is grade A service?
Because we're not allowing you to enter our institution.
Yes, and I'm allowed to.
You're not allowed to enter.
I am. This is federal, right?
Yes.
Who pays for federal? Taxes.
Taxpayers.
Exactly. Which means it opens it up to the public. All right, guys, News Now Ninja out here to get some education for fun and free. Today we get to educate, I don't know his name, and we got this guy's name earlier, but I didn't get the spelling and it was a weird name, so we'll have to find out so I can file complaints. I need your name. Sir, what's your name?
I've already given you one.
No, not you, him. What's your name, sir? Failure ID is against your policy, you understand? You are required to identify yourself whenever you're being in front of a member of public. It's in your procedures, sir. Your company trained you this. Are you failing to identify? It's not worth the complaint. Dang, you're on the door so heavy it's falling apart, dude.
No, it's too close.
Oh my gosh, they're still trying to call the cop on a guy with a camera. So, you know you're 9 times more likely to get killed by an officer than a terrorist in the United States? Y'all are literally calling armed men to come deal with a guy with a camera. That's obviously not a threat. Do I look like a threat to you? I'm wearing tie-dye and I'm carrying a camera. I don't know where in your training it taught you to attack people that are in tie-dye with a camera. You're dismissed. This is not lawful, sir. You made this a whole stink. If you would just let me come in, take my pictures, get my roster, and be out, none of this would have happened. Now you're literally wasting tax dollars money. You're wasting our money by calling a unit to come tell you that I'm allowed to record in public areas. And you know it. You're wasting money, man. The cops already ran my name today because I went and turned in stuff to internal affairs. They know who I am. I have nothing to hide. I don't have any warrants, okay?
Okay.
And so you're calling the cops for no reason. You're wasting tax dollars. Those units, that gas they have to put in those units isn't free. Every time they respond, there's money burning. You understand? You're making them burn gas to come here.
If you would step out, there would not be not.
I need a roster.
We're not
When the officers get here, I'm gonna step out and talk to them.
Yeah.
But then I'm coming back in
No,
here.
you're not.
Yes, when they educate you.
No, because I'm going to secure those doors behind you.
So you're gonna refuse service to the public because of a camera?
No,
Yeah, you just said you're gonna secure these doors behind me.
because we're not
Open to the
allowing
public?
the public in right now.
Okay,
We're
now
allowing
so you heard them,
visitors
guys. We're not
in.
allowing public in right now.
Under COVID conditions.
Uh-huh. It sounds like a lie, sir. Your boss is gonna watch this.
That's okay.
It's not okay. You're violating rights right now.
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. You think you're above the law, sir?
No.
You're blocking the entryway.
Yes, I am.
For what reason? I obviously see that I'm talking to a wall here. I'm talking to a wall here. I'm talking to a wall here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. He literally was at this door before I could even get all the way in it. Tried to stop me from getting in it. But then blocked me. He said, I am not going in there. With a Batman voice. And now he's just standing here working hard. Hard work, huh? Hard at work here. Wow. Refusal of service.